Hey guys, what is up? Reckless Roke here, welcome back to the channel. Yes, well, we are back on, more on time this time, for our next RWBY Volume 7 reaction. This time it's going to be to Chapter 4, and I am very excited because not only did we just come off the back of not one, but 3 amazing episodes. I mean, Volume 7 has started strong and it's only kept that up, honestly. So I'm excited because we've had some great stuff to come off of, and I've even been told to be very excited for this because I am still nearly a couple days late in reacting because I just travelled back from a weekend away. So I got back last night. I didn't have the energy, I feel, to do the reaction justice, so I decided to hold out even though it killed me, but I'm sure it will be worth it with getting a better reaction from me. I would still have loved it the same, but it would make for less interesting reaction. But I'm very excited because we just got off the back of Aesops, literally the episode. And as you know, I fucking fell in love with the Aesops as soon as we met them. And I only loved them more after we got a really heavy focused episode in Chapter 3. It just showing how good they really are. You know, Team RWBY, Team Junior, they just stepped back, they let them do it because that was the most well-oiled machine I've ever fucking seen. It makes what our heroes have done seem like nothing. And don't get me wrong, Team RWBY, especially, they're very good at working together. You know, they were just saying names and things were happening. Our heroes didn't know what to do, but the Aesops had it all in hand. It was really good. Obviously, we got to see, a bit of, Solitas outside of Atlas. Obviously, clearly tried to build upon it, but things didn't go well as the Grimm had moved in. Seeing, obviously, the Aesops mixing with our heroes, of course. They went into 3 teams. I love Ebony and Crow together. Lucky Charms is that ship, and boy do I ship that. It was so, but in all seriousness, it was so great. Just the weight on Crow, he's always felt it ever since his birth, always burdening those around him. And God was I so worried when he brought you work with the team before, it's don't bring up those painful memories. But when Crow finds out that his luck is good fortune, it counters the misfortune that Crow has. It was just, you could tell he was happy about that. He's finally got someone he can work with, and that just warmed my heart. Warmed my cold heart. But yeah, it was great. Seeing, and yeah, that Geist Grimm, it was good, but it got utterly destroyed by the Aesops. And then, of course, poor Forrest. Wrong place, wrong time. Now, maybe it seems like random acts of killing, but I feel like it was too coincidental that Tyrion happened to be where the ship dropped him off. We do know that Dr. Watts has been hacking. So clearly Tyrion's going after people. We know he's trying, it's very likely they're trying to alter the election. Probably trying to get Jacques into power, as having Jacques in power, a tycoon, doesn't understand about our enemies, and always opposing Ironwood. That would be great for our villains. Whereas Robin Hill, who would only want the best for the people, will try and see eye to eye with Ironwood where she can, although we know there are some differences. But nonetheless, above all else, she is a very capable huntress, as we have been told, and the intro shows. Standing on her own with Crow against Tyrion. So, which is all what Tyrion's leading to, taking care of her supporters, and then eventually going to go for her as a person. So, and boy, was that scene creepier with the mixture with the music and and then the light flashing. He was there. I feel like they always have to make Tyrion just that little bit creepier than the last time we met him, and I do secretly love it. Not so secretly. But yeah, I think that will just about do it. I'm super excited to see what we have in store for us this week. So without further ado, let us get into this. Alright guys, here we go. We are about to get into RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 4, entitled Pomp and Circumstance. The thumbnail was RWBY talking with Weiss, so maybe going to be more tensions about, the morality choices of what they're not telling Ironwood. As Oscar said, very much what Ozpin did to them, and now being put in Ozpin's position, they're doing the same thing. It really is very one-sided. It's like Yang said, more lies and half-truths. But she's okay with RWBY doing it. And you can see why they're doing it, but it does give you a different perspective on, well, why Ozpin was doing it. You have to see it from their point of view. So maybe we're going to get into that. But anyway, the chapter title reads, Riding the high of completing their first mission in Atlas, the gang is itching to hone their skills and provide some much-needed help to the citizens of Mantle. So we're going back to Mantle. You know, we know Tyrion and Dr. Watts are down there. Robin Hill is down there. I really hope we get into some of that. I hope we obviously Ironwood in the trailer, in the intro rather, is down in Mantle. So will he join them? Hopefully get more Penny. Always want more Penny. And like, you know, the Hive completing their mission, it was really the Aesops that completed that mission, in all honesty. They were just back up. But anyway, enough rambling. I need to get into this. I'm super excited. This is RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 4, Pomp and Circumstance. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh god, I'm so excited. And here we go with what has to be, I think I'm saying it, it's my favourite intro of all of RWBY. Between the videos and the song, dreaming of a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity, always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding out for some romantic life. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of charm. Oh, but what didn't set you free? You don't have to dream. Your life's a masterpiece if you just believe that all you see is all you need. Right now your hopes are shattered, just pointless ever after. But in time you'll find through love your power just shines. Love you, Betty. Don't know where to turn to, and your sure all hope is gone. When the day you're waiting for won't come, and dark won't yield to dawn. Trust love, open up your eyes. Trust love. The truth is there, but sometimes in distance. And though it's uncertain, we're together, moving toward the light. When we trust in love and open up our eyes. Yo, let's go! I'm sorry for that. Oh my, I love it too much. God, they've really nailed the opening landscape shots in this show. Oh, 4 trucks, are they kind of... Is this the dust mine? Is this like everyone... Is that the... That's the tower. That's the Colosseum. Man, that plan moved quick. Yo, seeing it move, I know we always knew it could, but just seeing it move... Damn, who are you? Who are you guys? Some locals? Yeah, dude, everyone's moving in. I guess, like, you know, everyone involved with the launch process. Oh my god. Yo, this is happening. Fuck, yep, obviously our heroes in the Aesop. Okay, got Crow, the Aesops. I like how Crow's with them. I wonder if he's trying to stick by Ebony's side because of the semblance. What is that? Oh my...
You guys were incredible.
The eyes.
Oh, the way you took down that geist without needing to plan your tactics out. You
It was
knew
fucking
exactly
awesome. Yeah.
Aesops are handpicked to perfectly complement one another, so we can
That
focus
makes
on our
sense.
assets and leave our liabilities behind.
Some
That's
of us
awesome.
are all assets.
Oh,
zero
shut up, Arrow.
liabilities.
God damn it.
What? Yeah? Think I've got some liabilities, Elle?
Yeah.
Your brains, for one.
Yeah, not wrong. The child of the group.
Well, you did ask.
Not wrong. Oh god, that here it comes the hammer.
Do you need a new best friend? Her name can be
No god, Nora.
perfect complementary teamwork. Oh,
Speedsters.
Yeah. I want to have my friends' backs just like that.
Friends. This isn't the schoolyard, kid.
This is the Ren. Oh my god. Hey,
But
what
I mean,
on that core strength
when
at
you go
least?
through so much with someone, it kind of changes things, doesn't it?
Ooh.
We get along well enough, sure. I count on them to keep me alive. They do the same. That's
Damn.
a job. We don't confuse the two.
Ooh. Now that, to quote Crow, much closer to what
Speaking
I
of
was
the job.
expecting. Because they didn't seem very Atlas. Oh, here he is, of course.
Duty ever beckons.
But yeah, they
You won't
didn't
hang
seem
back a
very
second.
Atlas, and now that does sound more Atlas to me. There's nothing wrong with being
What do you
friends
guys
with
want to do when
them.
we get back to Atlas? Sightseeing? Oh, what should we visit first?
How about our beds?
Oh, come on, guys! This is a great time to go exploring. We haven't done that in so long.
Ruby, we just explored a whole continent on foot
yeah.
before flying to this one.
Well, yeah, but It was only the boring parts.
We almost died.
A bit of perspective, thank you. I like how Yang's being a bit
Hey.
more serious.
Heads up.
Can I get
Oh.
the team leaders over here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh.
You too, Crow. I need you on
Ebony,
the ground.
Ironwood,
But be
John,
subtle.
Ruby, and Crow.
If people see too many huntsmen milling around, they'll get nervous.
Very true.
And Clover, don't take Marrow.
Oh. Don't take Mar. He is a bit
New
childish for
problems
the
in Mantle?
Aesops.
More of the same, unfortunately. Someone in
Unrest.
Mantle is taking out public leaders who speak out against Atlas.
Ooh.
Specifically, people who speak out against me.
Framing
It
him.
didn't look like a pattern at first, but this is the third murder of its kind in the last week.
Framing him.
Wait a minute.
That guy. Oh.
That's the guy that rode with us after we were arrested.
Oh.
He died?
Your opposition in Mantle dropping dead isn't exactly a good look for you.
No, it's not. They're
I'm not
framing
really worried
him.
about my public image, but it is causing unrest. I think someone's
He's
trying
very
to frame
selfless, actually. Ironically,
extension, Atlas.
doesn't care about his image,
me, and it's working.
but it
Well,
is,
if it
yeah.
wasn't for the embargo making everybody so mad, people probably wouldn't be so quick to blame you for everything else.
Not wrong. He's not wrong, Ironwood.
Sir.
He's got a point.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
Things in Mantle have been hard to manage.
they hate you. I mean, they.
I'm not blind to its issues. In fact, that's what I want to talk to you about.
Oh,
With the launch of this mobile communications tower and tensions down in Mantle,
things
I
are
think
gonna
there's a lot
get
of good
out
our
of
teams can
hand.
do here.
Oh, he's gonna want them to steal an Atlas.
Already? Here? No, it's fine. Let him land.
I wonder if he wants them
I'll
to
deal with him
them to.
More Mantle problems?
Not Dr. Watts.
No,
He doesn't think he's still a good
this
guy.
one's an Atlas problem.
He does not think Dr. Watts is still a good guy. There's no way, right? There is no way. I refuse.
So let me get this
Oh,
straight.
okay, thanks,
In
Parker.
addition to this nonsense
Oh, here he
embargo
is.
of yours crippling my business, you've also decided you have the authority to commandeer private property. When the council
It's been
hears about this,
abandoned.
you will never.
Actually, I've already informed them. As this is now the site of a classified military operation, it didn't even require a vote.
require a vote.
You might want to brush up on council law before you lose this upcoming election. John.
Oh!
I've allowed you to land here once as a
Get
courtesy.
wrecked.
The next time, it won't be a friendly reception.
Lately,
Get
you
fucked,
seem to
Jacques.
forget who your friends really are. I'm going to get that council seat, James, and maybe then you'll.
Oh, don't even try. Don't you even try.
You roped my missing daughter into these schemes of yours too.
She's not yours
How long has she been
anymore.
back in Atlas? Did Winter know
It
about
was
this?
my decision to come here. Just like it was my decision to leave. Or have you forgotten all about that?
It's her turn.
If you think I'm one to forget anything, girl, then you've misjudged the man your father is.
Believe
You're not
me,
a father.
I know exactly the kind of man you are.
An
How dare
arsehole.
you speak to me that way? I have half a mind to.
Half a mind to what?
What are you gonna do? You have no power here. Leave.
You know, your mother was devastated when you left.
Oh, that's a dirty card.
Didn't leave her room for days. You know how she gets.
She hasn't left her room for years because of you. Don't, Weiss. He's trying to play to your heart. You have one unlike him.
I knew one day you would overextend your reach.
Talk about
I didn't come here to
overextending.
beg for an abandoned mine. I came here to thank you for personally handing me the noose to hang you.
They're fine.
You'll regret this.
You think he's scared of you.
So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
They're a real family.
Not friends.
Family.
Family.
Damn right. Something she never had. Something you'll never understand. Goodbye, Jacques. Aww.
Oh, now you show up, Winter.
She waited.
You just missed Father.
Oh, it's
I wouldn't
devastating.
say I missed.
Betty, I love you.
Did we not start yet?
Apparently, We haven't.
Start what?
Yeah, I love that. Do the Vinyl Festival
It goes without saying that this
Amity
arena holds
Coliseum.
significance to all of us.
I don't like seeing
It's only
Penny in
fitting
that
we
spot.
should be able to reconvene here, now, when the world needs to be brought together more than ever.
Oh, Penny.
The road you traveled from our first meeting hasn't been easy.
No.
You fought for your school and your friends at Beacon. You fought for the world
The
in
yin and the
Lucent
yang,
Haven
though.
Academy and beyond.
Yeah,
You faced down terrors people can't even fathom.
literally.
That's not the behavior of students. It's the
Huntresses and
behavior
huntsmen.
of huntsmen and huntresses.
Yes, he wants them. I bet he wants them to stay on at Atlas to train and get their license. He wants them to be official.
Wait,
Oh my god, he just
this?
gave them it.
Are being granted your huntsman licenses.
He just gave them their license.
I know this is coming a little ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Brothers know you deserve it.
Yeah,
I only
you're
regret
not
that I
wrong.
couldn't do something a little more ceremonious for the occasion.
They don't care. They don't care.
We're honored, General
Yeah.
Ironwood. But you really don't have to do
Please, with the threat of Salem still out there and tensions rising in our kingdom,
They need
I
everyone they can
certainly
get.
could use more trustworthy fighters by my side.
Yeah, he needs the best. And
should be
those.
so lucky to have all of
trust. No, they're gonna feel worse. You gotta tell him.
It's okay. It's a big moment. And what better way than to celebrate here?
Where
When this tower is ready and communications
It's
are back
the
up and
uniting of
running,
everyone.
we'll tell the world about Salem and face down whatever comes
you
at us
need
after
to
that.
tell him.
Together.
He needs to know she cannot be killed.
That's just about all the pomp I have in me. If you'll excuse me, I
Pomp
have
and
to get back to running
circumstance.
this operation. Well then, enjoy the cake.
He's really been very personable this volume.
Your speech outros are improving, sir.
After everything we've been through, I almost forgot this is what I wanted in the first place.
Yeah, that's what you all came here
When
for.
Beacon fell, I didn't think this would even be possible.
It almost feels trivial now.
Jeez, guys, lighten up a little. Enjoy yourselves for a change. You've earned it.
Thank you, Crow.
Someone said it. Let's kill some cake, huh? Because I can eat 2 slices before Ren even eats 1. Who says I can't?
Yeah, I
Who
think you
says
could eat.
it,
You could
huh?
eat 3 before he's one.
Nobody is arguing with you about this.
Enjoy. Oh, Ruby. Of course, there's the confirmation of the swords. There it is. Oh god. Oh, callback. Oh, they're too happy.
It's-
I'm scared.
Definitely a lot to take in.
Which part?
All of it.
The finally getting the Atlas part? Getting your license part? Or the not quite disclosing everything to Ironwood part?
That's the part.
Or all of the above?
Yeah. All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do what I think is best, but
I can't tell what's
I
best
really
is what's
can't
right.
tell if what's best is what's right. Or if I'm no different from Oz.
That's the
Ruby.
thing.
Oz only trusted himself with the whole truth. You're trusting others, but you're making sure they prove themselves first.
You're not wrong,
I
Crow.
think that's a pretty big difference.
You know what?
I hope so.
He's not wrong. You know,
This says
I'm with you,
huntress
Crow.
now,
You
but I
are.
don't feel like I know much more than I did at Beacon.
That's not true. You're
That
too hard on
feeling
yourself.
Never goes away. Your mom, Summer, would be proud of you.
She would,
Her
though.
last mission.
Oh,
Was
God.
that another Oz secret?
There
Oh,
were a lot of those back in our day,
oh, no.
but this one was a Summer secret.
Oh,
When she didn't come back, Osmond seemed just as in the dark as myself and your father.
really?
Still,
But was he?
who knows what he may have hidden from us over the
That's
years.
what I mean. Was he really?
What do you think she would have done? If she learned the truth about Salem,
Okay.
that she can't be destroyed.
In the song, she says, "Don't waste your life in vain.
Passed on, I think. Like you,
Just do what you can."
she was always the best of us.
Oh, I was gonna say,
A bit of
please
a
be a
brat,
hug.
But hey, I like brats.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, Ruby, come check this out.
What is it? Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, is that a mission board? It's an app now?
Oh, it's an
Can I
app.
ride a Megalife? Stop an underground crime ring? Do I get to go undercover?
Oh, God.
Nice.
You can lift Eddie.
You
Yep.
guys smell
Shut
that?
up.
Smells like fresh meat.
Fucking hell, Mara. You're more of a child than they are.
Meat.
Oh my god, mate.
Neither do I.
You know what? Never mind.
Let me get this straight. You've only been official for an hour now, and you're already looking for huntsman work?
To be fair, we've been official for a whole 57 minutes.
I'd like to remind you all that the real mission here is ensuring the successful launch of the
Amity
communications
Tower, yeah.
True, but we can also keep training and improving by helping where we can.
The enthusiasm of youth!
Well,
I love her.
it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah,
Okay,
they want to keep
let me
busy.
show you how it works. Ooh, here's an important one. Who wants to volunteer? We need someone to escort children to pre-primary school.
I knew it was going to be not
There's
important.
not actually any danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts Grim. Perfect.
Jean,
Thanks.
oh, Jean.
Juan, Jim?
Jean.
I guess.
Wow, my first huntsman mission.
Next, a massive saber is loose in the mantle.
Oh!
We need 2 brave warriors to flush
Yang.
out.
Hey, what? But why didn't I get a choice for that one?
Because you picked. Oh, Jean. Oh, back in the manor. Whitley. Chess, always a theme in this
Father,
show.
you
There it is.
have a visitor.
Oh.
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed. Why did you let them in?
I didn't. He let himself in.
Ironwood.
A spitting image of you, this lad, Jacques.
Oh!
Greatly so, I might add. He's definitely inherited your affect.
Arthur.
Dr. Watts.
Whitley, leave us. And shut the door. I said shut the door.
Oh.
I
This I did not
You're
expect.
supposed to be dead. That is what I wanted people to think. You're right.
Oh.
However, I've heard things about you too, Jacques.
You're gunning for a seat on the council.
That you have an Ironwood problem.
That bastard is costing me more money every day with this embargo. I'd lay off every employee in Mantle if I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
There we go. Yep, knew it would come up.
What if I said you could have your cake and eat it too?
He's gonna tempt him. And my man only cares about money, and that's the end of the fucking episode, isn't it? Yep. Oh dear. I knew things were too happy. I said it. God, it was so cool and also not to see to see Amity Arena all over again. Oh god, things really are hotting up. Oh my god. And we are keeping our cast of characters. I'm not looking at that for any particular reason, intently. Yeah, god, things are gonna go down. I did not think that card was gonna be played at the end, though. See, I like this as a map of Atlas. That's the only important thing to worry about. Oh my god. Okay, and breathe. Okay, I will see you in but a moment. Well, kids are all grown up. No, oh my god, so much happened in this chapter. Now I know why I was told not to watch this while tired, because there was a lot to take in. So obviously we start outside of the dust mines. Obviously, as literally the description said, we are off the back of the victory against the Geist Grimm. The mine has been secured for the launch. And we see 4 trucks rolling up, showing me what people moving in, and of course the massive shadow was going to be Amity Coliseum, and there it is in its full glory. Actually, getting to see it properly in the Maya engine was nice. You know, a bit of nostalgia back, but of course, seeing it with its true potential. They roll up, and some pretty delicate matters are discussed. You know, the problems with Mantle. I mean, Ironwood confirming that he is indeed very aware that the issues relate to him. And of course, our heroes now learning that Forrest is dead, and it hit them hard. You know, they knew, even if only for the briefest of moments, they knew that guy, and now he's dead. But it is confirmed. For anyone who said that Tyrion was targeting random people, I get it. It's Tyrion. I can see why you think that. I always stood by that there was reasoning for his kills. You know, Dr. Watts is there overseeing this operation. You're not going to let Tyrion just run wild. But yes, they are killing supporters. Well, not really supporters of Hill. That was my thing. I was kind of right. But he's killing people who are against Ironwood. So it's more or less the same thing. But those who are very actively against Ironwood, as I said, this guy's been speaking out against the oppression that Mantle suffers from Atlas. He threw a brick at an Atlas. Shit, dude. He's very anti-Ironwood, very anti-Atlas. What he said about Ironwood, about Atlas, the Aesops who work directly for Ironwood, and for the good of Atlas, as it's seen by Mantle at the very least. So killing these people makes Ironwood look bad. And again, Ironwood has been shown to be very selfless. Like, people always think, oh, he's very selfish, he's doing what's best for him, for his kingdom, but the kingdom, yes, but himself, no. He said it in chapter 2, he said it here again. He doesn't care what it's doing for his image, what people think about him, but he does care that it's happening, and it's causing issues for the entire kingdom, not just the city of Atlas, but everyone in Solitas, essentially. And there is unrest, of course. He's even saying, be careful how many huntsmen. And we get a bit more on the Aesops. This bit I liked a little less. I still love them, don't get me wrong, but it was more fitting. As Crow said, now this is much closer to what I was expecting. Because since we met the Aesops, they've all seemed very cheerful, very fun, having a good time. You know, very forward-thinking, which is not really the Atlas we have been portrayed, and even shown throughout Volume 7. But this was far more accurate. You know, I was waiting for RWBY to get all giddy over Harriet's semblance. I mean, she did a bit in Chapter 3, but more so here. Nora, of course, the hammer with Elm. I think that's her name? You know, really big girl, the hammer. And it just came out, you know, we're not friends, we're colleagues, we get on, but we work together, we trust each other with our lives, but this isn't school, we're not friends. And even Team RWBY were like, but surely, you know, you go through so much, but it's still different to them. And I like that, obviously, the Aesops is actually a position, it's not just like these people came together and they became the Aesops, you know, like Team RWBY. That is a position. He said, like, Aesop operatives are picked to complement one another, to minimize their weaknesses and amplify their strength. And you can see that in the way they work together. They cover pretty much every basis. Speed, strength, tactics, weapon usage, melee, range. It always kind of complemented. Even for, like, for example, I'm forgetting his name, but you know, the tall, like the pale guy, very methodical. Then you've got Marrow, who's very not. Harriet and Elma kind of in the middle, and then of course you've got Clover, who is the leader, and all very well-rounded, and you know, good luck is a great thing to have as a leader. You can give it to all of your team to improve them. So that was quite something. And then, of course, and again, I like that it became more official. Obviously, I would wanted to talk with Clover, Clover, Crow, and then Jean and RWBY as the leaders of their teams, keeping things, you know, as small as possible. You say they don't want to raise too much suspicion. So the minimum amount of people gathering together, as opposed to having like 9-10 people together. You've got a good half that number. But they're discussing things going forward, obviously the launch of the Amity Tower and the unrest in Mantle. And then of course Jacques comes into the picture. You know, I was just so happy to see him as I thought I would be. And I loved, did he not learn anything? This was a mirror conversation from Volume 4, when Jacques, like he does with a lot of people, tries to get in your face, aggressive, authoritative to Ironwood, and Ironwood just shuts him down at every level. Like, have you not learned that you have nothing on Ironwood? And I love how Ironwood berates him twice in one sentence, like, you better brush up on council law, which is the third, and then before you lose this election. I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. Like, I mean, neither of those candidates are going to be great for Ironwood, because one's very pro-Mantle, kind of anti-Atlas, and then Ironwood, and then Jacques just anti-Ironwood. So it's the lesser of two evils, I guess, with Hill for Ironwood. But at least he knows she wants what's best for the people. And despite what some people seem to think, even still, Ironwood does what's best for the people. It's just doesn't always go about it in the right way. So I think Hill will honestly probably be a good way to help with that. Help them see things that way, and then they can achieve what they want. But of course, if Tyrion is eventually going to go for her, that's when obviously Crow and Hill are going to fight Tyrion in the streets of Mantle. And we are going there. So Ironwood's going to be around if the intro is to be believed. So obviously that shit all goes down. But then of course we return to Amity Coliseum. We finally get, obviously we've seen it, but now we finally return. And boy, did I have mixed feelings about not only being on that arena floor, because one, it was in just the regular arena mode, which of course is how the one-on-ones took place. But the fact that Penny was standing right there, in the center of that fucking arena floor, which is where you know what happened. And yes, while that has different weight now she is back, it's still a bad memory. PTSD comes up there. But hey, honestly, I thought I was going to ask them to enroll, especially, like, I thought ever since they arrived at Atlas, I thought maybe I was going to try and keep them around, have them train Atlas and then become Huntsmen and Huntresses. Didn't think he's going to cut to the chase. He was like, I'm giving you your licenses. And again, he tried to make light of it. Like, he tried to do a nice speech for them, say like, you know, you should all be proud of how far you've come, you've done so well. But at the end of the day, he's right. He needs people that are capable and he can trust. And that's the thing, they're capable. And yes, he can trust them, they're going to help him, but obviously it's going to come back to trust again, because they haven't told him the whole truth, they've told him half-truths as Ozpin did. And I like how they're all quite negative about, like, Yang, like, I forgot why we're going to do it, Blake saying, I didn't think it would be possible, and Weiss saying it seems trivial, and then thank fuck Crow as a Ral man, because sometimes they forget they're still human, not for us, but they're people. You know, you're not robots. And Crow's like, you gotta light it up. Like, enjoy it. You've earned this. This is what you wanted. Enjoy the moment while you can. Please. And I'll help him. Yeah, Nora, fair enough, she's with him. But yeah, he's right. They need to enjoy. They need to learn that they can enjoy themselves still. Yes, they're, as Glinda said, they're supposed to be the protectors of the world. But they still need to enjoy themselves. They really do. And I'm so glad Crow stepped in there for that. And they do enjoy themselves. They all get together, except Ruby, who decides to go sit by herself. Because we do know Ruby likes taking the burden of the world on her shoulders, even when she doesn't need to. And Crow's a great talk of her. And bringing up Summer, of course. I'm so glad we're getting a bit of that. Obviously, we see her in a flashback in Volume 6. We get a bit talking about her, obviously, Clover, I keep saying Crover, the terrible ship name for those two. But Clover mentioned he worked on a team before, of course, Team Stark. Now Crow bringing Summer up again, saying she'd be proud. I'm like, that's something she really needed to hear. I think something we needed to hear as well, honestly. Just a bit of good times. And I like how Ruby asked, what would she do? She would just press on. She would do what she can. Ruby is a spitting image of Summer in every way. And I like how Ruby assumed, like, was it another Ozpin secret? And yes, I'm sure we haven't heard them all by any means. As Crow said, there was a lot back in their day. And while Ozpin claims we've been just in the dark, again, we don't know how far we can trust that, do we? I still don't believe that's I feel like something that got Summer killed, I feel it was a secret mission that Ozpin sent her out on. But the fact, it does kind of debunk one of my theories that, you know, you're talking about Crow is not sure. In some ways, I believe that Crow was also on the mission and he blamed his semblance for what happened, but if he really has no idea, I mean, unless he's trying not to tell her, but that felt genuine. It did, really. I wonder what the solo mission that Ozpin sent her on, because, oh god, would that just bring even more clashing there. But you know, I'm glad I stuck by my guns, because I am one of the people who's spoken out against Ozpin and the way he does things. Then, of course, what happened in Chapter 2 with them not telling Ironwood the whole truth, and even Oscar bringing it up last week in Chapter 3. But Crow makes a great point. Ozpin only trusted himself, nobody else. They are trusting other people. They trust, obviously, Team RWBY, Team Junior, Oscar, Crow, Maria. And they are, as we said, they are going to tell Ironwood that they just need to know more, because he does. That's it. It's clear as day. Ironwood means well. You know, he's clearly trying to do his best, but again, his thought process isn't always right. Paranoia is probably still maybe not showing it as much, but it's still there. It's been obvious. So just wait just a bit longer. Just wait out on that, and then you find the right time to say it. So, like, Crow MVP this chapter, man. Was there to help them line up after they got their licenses, which, oh my god, that's so awesome. I'm so glad they're now officially licensed, because, of course, I think part of it was, as we've learned, even though, like you have to be licensed to do anything in Atlas, and even then you still need permission unless you're in the Atlas military. But that will certainly help barriers be crossed in the future. You know, less miscommunication as there was in Mantle in Chapter 1. And then Crow once again with the save, telling Ruby that someone would be proud, and that you are not like Ozpin, even if things may seem slightly that way. And we finally get to the mission board, because I love that, because I've always said, I love the idea. I would love a game where you could play the Huntsman and you could take on missions from a mission board and just go on missions. That'd be really cool. So now they can finally do it. And I like how they tricked John into taking the no-risk one, just help some kids in Mental get to school, or preschool, which is brilliant. And then 2 of them. Now, I wonder who's going to go on the mission against the giant saber running amok. I feel like Yang would be one, but just based on the intro. That would kind of make sense. Plus, Yang's going to want to get involved very quickly. And I like how, again, Guy, I forget his name, the calm one from the Aesops, is saying, obviously, I like how they've only had their license for literally less than an hour and they want to get involved, but that's just what they do. They want to be involved, they want to help people. Literally why they, well, most of them, why they're there. I mean, that's literally Ruby's entire reason, is helping out others. And Ren's got a good point. It's a logical point. Yes, the mission is to make sure the Amity Tower gets launched successfully for the next phase of the plan to work, but they want to keep training, they want to keep their minds active, they want to keep training, they want to be ready. What better way to do that than to take on actual Huntsman missions? Honestly, a good point. And I just love Elm, like, yes, just like the excitement, the excitability of youth, like the passion for it, and I like, she's very for it, which is awesome. But again, I did call it. Things were far too happy, things were going far too well. Dr. Watts and Jacques Gelly. So again, at least that confirms he's assumed to be dead. Because obviously all we've had on Dr. Watts, really, backstory, was Cinder Raven calling him a disgraced Atlesian scientist. He's supposed to be dead, apparently, which would certainly help him hide his work if they all assume he's dead. And he's gonna tempt Jacques. Honestly, I knew they were trying to get rid of Hill, but they're gonna get Jacques to help. And Jacques will have no clue what he's helping, because his sight only goes as far as his wallet. He's thinking, if he can help get rid of Ironwood, great, I get the seat. He's not even going to think why Dr. Watts is helping him, like he's supposed to be dead and why he's suddenly helping him, because Jacques doesn't think that far. He thinks with his wallet, and he thinks he's going to benefit out of this. He is going to play Jacques like a fiddle. And may I say, I do love the comment that he said, like, he's like, creepily like you. Like, he's not wrong, he's just more than a mini Jacques. But yeah, that shit's gonna hit the fan very soon. Things have moved very quickly, what with them already getting the Amity Tower to the launch site. Tower's almost ready. And then here, we see, of course, plans afoot. Of course, Jacques has no comprehension of what is about to happen. Things are going to get bad very quickly. Things are going to ramp up very quickly. We're going to cry very quickly. But yeah, I'm sorry. I know this has probably been quite a long one, but damn, there was so much to discuss. I tried to condense it the best I could. For anyone who listened to all of it, thank you very much. I do hope you enjoyed my in-depth talk about this episode, or at least as in-depth as I can squeeze into a reaction, having only seen it once. I need to go back and rewatch it, like, now, because there was just so much taken, very exposition heavy, and a lot of seeds being sown. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Please do give it a like, a thumb up if you enjoyed, comment what you thought about this crazy episode down below, and subscribe if you're looking forward to seeing more of my RWBY Volume 7 journey. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.